Welcome to our final sports path of the school year. It has been our pleasure keeping you informed on the Fab Five and more and all that they've done.
Yes, that's right. This year is especially bittersweet because not only is it the end of another year, but it's also the end of my high school career.
On today's show, we will look back at some great hits on the field, great plays on the court, and some not-so-great moments right here in the studio.
But to start things off, we're going to talk lacrosse. White Bear Lake and Matamidi met in the section championship game at Mounds View High School back on June 4th. Matamidi won the only matchup between these two teams during the regular season by a score of 7-5. Could Matamidi beat their rival twice in one season, or would it be the Bears heading to state?
Campus of Mounds View High School. It is the Section 4 final in boys lacrosse. Erickson will pick up the ball and he'll work it out. Here's Schwartz. Schwartz with a drive and a goal. Matt Schwartz gives Matamidi the first goal of the Section 4 final, and the Zephyrs lead 1-0.
Up top, fired, and a goal! Fired from the point, Ted Rammert. That's his 10th goal of the section playoffs, and the Bears have tied this one up at 1.
Bears control it. Shot. Score.
That was a blast by Rammert.
Ted Rammert making it 2-1. Back out to Koenig. Now pass to Larrick. Larrick breaking in. Shot. Score.
Larrick
Nick
had a
Larrick.
beautiful cut on that one, and his teammates saw him cutting right in there, and he gets his first goal of the evening.
Certainly makes you nervous. Opportunity here. Hill. Shot. Score. White Bear Lake gets it back and answers with 4:48 left in the second quarter. Makes it a tie game. He gives it off. Now an opportunity. Koenig scores, and Matamidi gets the lead right back. Rammert spinning around. Shot. Score. It's Ted Rammert answering it once again, and we have a 4-4 lacrosse game. Control of it, however. Bartz pushes it out to Truin. Truin, shot. Score. Nick Truin gives White Bear Lake the lead. Bears carry it in. Opportunity. Shot. Score.
Just a bullet shot.
David Costello, I can't confirm. It looked like 16. That's Arco. He passed it in front. Opportunity. Shot. Score. It's Ted Rammert from Triton Game, and the Bears lead 6-4.
I was still writing down the last goal.
Fell Matamidi and now have come out of the gates flying in the second half, doing what they need to do. Here's Rammert again. Pass over. Shot. Score. Ted Rammert with another one.
Wow.
And White Bear Lake has taken control of this game.
Matamidi's defense has just been breaking down out here, leaving guys open, and Rammert with a nifty move just shuffled it in down low, and that beats Rutkovitz again.
Wow. Section 4 champion, goaltender Doug Potasic. Doug, how does it feel?
Feels awesome. This is what we've been playing for our entire life. Our team's been playing together since 5th grade, 4th grade, playing on rec teams. This is what we've been practicing for every day, every week, every year. This is all that we've been going for, and we finally got it.
It's your senior year. You've been playing with these guys, as you said, for so many years. Talk about your teammates and how they helped you with your success.
Well, it was awesome. I mean, our team just worked together so well tonight. Our defense played great, shut them down, kept the shots out to the ones that I could save. Our transition play was amazing. We got the ball down to our side, and we got it off. We got it back and forth. Our clears were good. We just possessed the ball. That's what was key. And then our offense just finally came together, and they just scored 11 goals. We had that momentum shift where they got 4 in a row. That one basically changed the entire game for us, and it was great. Everyone worked together as a team. It was awesome.
As a goaltender, you played a really heavy offense, Matamidi. Talk about your opponents a little bit tonight.
They played great, too. I mean, we prepared a lot. We basically had like things we knew about every single one of their players, all their scores, so we came in really prepared for this game. Without that, I don't think I would have done nearly as well, but that was basically key. Our offense did really well, and I mean, we played really well against them, and it was pretty great.
Congratulations, Doug. Good luck in state.
Thank you.
All right, Doug Potasic, TV 19 Sports. We'll bring in Ted Rammert now. And Ted, wow, 11 goals. I believe a few of them right away out of the second half. What did Coach Usek tell you in the locker room?
You know, he just said, come out with fire, play with the chip on our shoulder, and I think we did that.
Can you talk about kind of, it kind of picked up, it went in waves where it was really intense for a little bit, then it kind of slowed down. There's a lot of turnovers. In those intense moments, what was the feeling like on the field?
You know, it was kind of nerve-wracking. You know, if we lose the ball, you know, they could come back, catch back. They could catch back up. You know, we knew we had to hold the ball, but it was nice capitalizing on those opportunities.
We asked Doug this, you know, you've been playing with these guys for so many years. As a senior, you finally section champion. How does it feel?
Feels awesome. You know, everything's kind of worked up to this point. They beat us in the season, handed us our only loss. We came in this game so amped up, so ready to win, and we did it.
You seem really prepared. Now you're going into the state tournament. What are you looking at now?
You know, I'm excited to play those West Side teams that we never really get the chance to play. I can't say anything more, but I'm so excited to get a chance to beat those big-name teams.
All right, good luck, Ted, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Ted Rammert, TV19 Sports. White Bear Lake is the Section 4 champion. Coach Brandon Husak, Coach, congratulations, Section champions. How did it feel?
Thank you. Outstanding. You know, it's something that we knew we wanted to work for. We hoped we'd see Mahtomedi in this game. For us, it was 3 years coming. It was a matchup that we wanted to get to, especially for our seniors. And I'm very, very proud of our team and the fact that I wanted this for them, and they achieved it.
Yeah, talk about those seniors a little bit. You've been playing with or coaching them for a few years now, and they've grown up together. And how does it feel now, senior year, they finally get to the state tournament here?
You know, a few of them have been there before, but this year was so hard with the start of our season and, you know, having to be inside because due to the weather and the late, you know, the different start that we had really tested our team. The fact that we had to like put things together and it was this year is more of maturity and really finding what we needed to do to achieve our goal. And it took a lot of heart. I mean, these guys, what they went through each week, you know, having to plan to try to be able to bring this out now is so hard. And I'm so happy for them and their accomplishments.
Will Rammert and Doug Potasic split time all year, and now his section championship game. Doug Potasic playing the full time. Talk about your goaltender and his outstanding play tonight.
There's no question that he was staying in. Coach and I talked, I think the second quarter, and I think we just came over and we both said, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" And Coach Rebar said, "If it stays like this, yes." And we knew that we couldn't touch him, and Will supported that. Unbelievably, he walked up during halftime. He walked by him and said, "This is all yours, Doug. You're hot." That's it. And I didn't even say a word to him. I'm not gonna say anything to Will or to Doug. That's not my place. Just let him play, let him finish it out, and he played outstanding. He was definitely one of the keys that helped us win this game.
Well, here is how the section bracket looked. And here's how the bracket looked once all was said and done. Mahtomedi up on top there against Hastings. Not a good matchup for Hastings. Ouch.
Yeah, ouch. White Bear Lake on the bottom against East Ridge. They moved on to the semifinals. They would play Stillwater, and again, just kind of a really uncompetitive section right now. It's really dominated by White Bear Lake and Mahtomedi, and you see it in the semis. White Bear Lake 14-8, Mahtomedi 12-3. Just blowouts here.
Stillwater did a good job.
Stillwater, they had a late rush, but throughout the game it was completely controlled by White Bear Lake. Moving on to the finals, it was Mahtomedi, White Bear Lake. You just saw the highlights. Pretty close game to the end, but White Bear Lake prevails.
Yeah, it was close throughout, and then all of a sudden White Bear just started lighting it up. Got some quick goals.
White Bear, yeah, that's right. White Bear Lake was seeded 4th in the state tournament bracket, which meant they would face number 5 seed Blake Bears in the state quarterfinal game. The Battle of the Bears took place June 11th, and here are the highlights.
21, Douglas Pitessa.
Let's take a look at the state lacrosse brackets here for the Minnesota. And you see there's Totino Grace, Champlin Park on the top there. Champlin Park will move on, as well as Orono and Eastview. Pretty close game there. Eastview came out on top. White Bear Lake, who just saw the highlights, will move on, and they will play Eden Prairie. And the semifinals, Eden Prairie, White Bear Lake, Champlin Park, and Eastview. Those are going to be played tomorrow night at 7 o'clock and 5 o'clock respectively. And they will move on. Those winners of both games will move on to play in the final on Saturday at 7 o'clock. Let's move on to the girls lacrosse bracket. As you see, White Bear Lake, this is in the Section 4, White Bear Lake and Park, Stillwater and Tartan, East Ridge and Woodbury, and Hillmurray and Mahtomedi. Let's move on to the semifinals. You see Mahtomedi coming out of that, only Fab 5 team to come out of that, and they would move on to the finals. Or Eastwood rather would move on to the finals. It was Stillwater and East Ridge, as you see the end of that. Moving on to baseball now, it was Tartan and East Ridge, as well as Mahtomedi and Creighton-Durham Hall as we move on. Unfortunately, none of those teams advanced. It was Hillmurray and Creighton this one now, and Stillwater and East Ridge. Keep going on here as we will move on here in a second. As you'll see, the final, which was on June 1st, we don't have them, fortunately, technical difficulties. Moving on to softball. No more baseball rather, 4AA. As you see, Tartan, Roseville here, East Ridge and Hillmurray, Mahtomedi, Stillwater, and Mounds View and Creighton-Durham Hall. Let's go forward here to the semifinals. There's Hillmurray, Roseville number 9 seed, doing some pretty good things. They would actually move on to beat Hillmurray, as we'll see Roseville and Mounds View there, where Mounds View prevailed. Softball. Now, North St. Paul, it's a great team every year. They have a lot of history. They will not be on this one. Hillmurray will, however, and so is Tartan and White Bear Lake. There's North St. Paul at the bottom. We'll move forward ahead, and you'll see North St. Paul moving on, as expected, against East Ridge, Woodbury, and Stillwater, but something happens. Unfortunately, a upset. East Ridge takes down North St. Paul, and there is the end there. Stillwater would come out of Section 4 3A to the state tournament. The 2013 school year has brought many great players and teams once again. Let's take a look back at some of the great plays and hard hits that took place.
Comes near side, Jaskowski hammers it down. She'll get the point. Aces serves. And another ace, and we're even at 20.
Finding Shear. Madison Shear moving in. Shear takes a shot and scores! Madison Shear opens up the scoring, not 4 minutes in the Bears. Far side corner, crossed out in front, and coming up with it is Tara Hobbs. She is one of a kind. Opportunity here, Madison Shear coming in. Shear, shot, score!
No looking, no launch it deep. A lot of down there. Can he catch up to it? He can. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Good Hillmurray with all the momentum. Well, pass is a lot open. Touchdown Pioneers. Against that defense on 3rd and 10. The Pioneers strike, and they're within 1 point of tying this game.
Looking to throw. Fires. Alada caught it! Oh, what a catch! And Alada keeps going inside the 30 down to the 27. Flag comes in late. Whoa. One-handed. Wow, and a flag goes against South St. Paul and will be declined.
Dropping back, throws that ball, caught over the middle. All sorts of running room for Timmons, and he is gone.
Packers just cannot wrap him up.
He's a strong runner, Blair. He's tough to bring down.
Here's a fake handoff, keeper pass.
He's open.
Got him in the end zone.
Keep his feet in. He did.
she comes on a breakaway. Kate Plug coming in. Forehand shot, the goal! What a move on Angie Hall. That is not easy.
Here it is. Jack Kemp scored off a faceoff won by Kinsey Prater. The Pioneers drew first blood and looked to take control of the game.
Hits the side of the cage. He gets it right back on a bad pass. He moves in, goes to the backhand, and he scores! The shorthanded goal for Slattery.
9 times out of 10.
Nonchalantly shuffled that backhand in. That it. The cutter, and back the other way. Samuel Anderson will move in, take the shot, and Dugas with a save. Anderson hit from behind, and he flies right into Dugas. Flies heavily out of this. Watching it here.
Anderson tried to go 5, but he conceded. Just launches into Dugas there with a little tap from behind as well.
Here comes Jackson in all alone. Backhand forehand, he scores!
Has it taken away. Here comes Jackson on a breakaway. Jackson coming in. Backhand shot. Oh! What a move! He went backhand, forehand.
Still has control. Now he's going to walk out front. Turn around, pass across, shot, and a goal! Oh, boy!
Absolutely crushed.
Albert, go all the way in. Yes, yes. And she's going to score it. He can go with Doolittle. Give me that rebound. I'm scoring. Battle back and it's going to be Tio with the steal. Here she comes against the taller Doolittle. Takes it up one-handed. Oh, Tio to the rack.
Timer, and they eventually lose it, and then there's a collision. And kicks out. Shot from right, and he gets the 3. And a foul. 4-point play. Shot. Wow, this kid's exciting. Xavier all with another 2. 3 and another steal. Powell.
Now he will.
Oh, Powell puts it down softly.
Hit hard to left field, back, and gone. A home run for Carly Langman. Solo home run, and the North St. Paul Bowlers lead 1-0.
You hand it to Carly right there. She's standing in that box. She stands tall and proud and sees the ball she wants, hits the ball, puts enough barrel on that ball, and you got yourself a souvenir.
Speaking of great plays and players, we here at TV19 would like to congratulate Coach Dwight Cotilla and Century College for their great season in baseball. The Wood Ducks placed second in the Junior College National Championship. Pitcher Jared Detman was also selected by the Atlanta Braves in the 17th round of the Major League Baseball draft and offered a scholarship to play at North Dakota State. Detman is the first player from Century College to be drafted. Congratulations to Jared and best of luck.
Well, we have reached the end of our 9th season of Sports Path, and that means it's time to announce our Athlete of the Year.
We have 3 nominees for our Athlete of the Year. 4 rather. Michael Alada of Hill Murray, Tia Albert of Tartan, Tara Hobbs of White Bear Lake, and Zach Lavelle of Hill Murray.
Also got to throw in Jake Jackson of Tartan.
Crazy good.
Kind of giving it away that maybe he didn't win, huh?
Right.
Well, we used your votes along with votes from the staff here at TV19 Sports in choosing the winner.
And we are happy to announce the 2012-2013 Athlete of the Year is Zach Lavelle of Hill Murray. Zach played quarterback on a state football team and center on a top-rated hockey team. Zach is the all-time points leader for Hill Murray and was selected for the Pioneer Press's Player of the Year. Zach also organized a breast cancer awareness fundraiser that raised nearly $9,000, and he was on the student council where he helped the CARE program and helps coach children who are just learning how to skate.
Congratulations to Zach and all of our athletes in our Fab 5 schools this year. We at TV19 Sports feel very fortunate to be able to cover these amazing student athletes.
And as summer begins, so does Manitow Days in White Bear Lake. We'd like to welcome Kylie Kendall. She is a 4th grader, and she won the 2013 Manitou Days writing contest by writing a fantastic essay on her love of photography and what it is like to be a photographer. She even interviewed a Star Tribune photographer as well. She has been spending the day here at On Location TV19 with local image host Judy Sky Voss. And Kylie, how has it been?
It's been fun.
So you like photography? Is that something you want to do when you're older?
Yeah.
What kind of photography do you like? Do you like sports, or do you like just kind of general news, or what do you like?
Yeah, general news.
General news?
Be fun.
Well, it's very cool that you have a passion for that at such a young age, and it's really awesome to have you. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
And we'll bring also Jamie Dustin into the mix now and get everything going here as it is crazy, the end of the sports season. But we also have a blooper reel to get to.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun this year, and right here on Sports Path, and it certainly wasn't mistake or fun-free.
That's for sure.
We got caught on camera. So here's what happened over the last 9 months of our bloopers here at TV19. That's going to do it for our first episode of the fall season Sports Path. Thanks for watching. I'm Tim Peterson.
I'm Zach Halverson.
And I'm Jamie Dustin.
And that's your Sports Path.
We got you covered.
We got you covered. We are here for you.
Until then, I'm Jamie Dustin.
I'm Zach Halverson.
And that's your Sports Path.
I am the Count, Tim Peterson.
Cupcakes. A little cake eater reference, huh?
Serious. Oh my gosh.
It's like whenever you're ready, right as I say this.
Quit photobombing our shoot.
Well, I didn't know what you guys were going to say. I'm done. And what else? I mean, if you think about it, brackets are really cool.
Yeah, lots of brackets, definitely brackets.
Are we going to sit like this?
Yeah, sure.
Who's on the robotics?
Hello, friends.
Thank you.
Don't look like a total cheese ball.
The horse, the pony, whenever you ride the stick, it's great. Literally burn it. Let's go. Set this place on fire. And
that's your Sports Path.
This is our Sports Path. We'll be back in September with more high school sports as it begins our 10th year of Sports Path. A special congratulations to Courtney Wellman, Chad Olson, and our very own Zach Halverson on their graduations, and to all the 2013 graduates. And thanks to the entire TV19 sports crew for their work and dedication. It wouldn't be the same without all of those turkeys.
And yeah, I mean, we got to give a thanks to the crew that you just saw there, and also everybody else who has helped us throughout. I mean, it's a long 9-10 months of doing games and some really harsh climates here in Minnesota. So thank you to our crew. Thank you to everybody. Thank you, Tim. And thank you to Kylie. Thank you to Jamie. Tim, it was fun. It was a fun year. 3 more months, we'll be right back at it. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, as we will keep following the schools throughout the summer and post any breaking news or stuff on there. Have a great summer, everybody. I'm Zach Halverson.
I'm Kylie Kendall.
I'm Tim Peterson.
And I'm Jamie Dustin.
And that's your Sports Path.